MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Houston Astros and the Washington Nationals. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Steven Strasburg gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Steven Strasburg has been good since he put on a uniform. The pride and joy of San Diego State University. The closest thing we've seen to Nolan Ryan. Mid to upper 90s fastball. Great changeup, great curveball, and great slider. Very, very rarely do you see a guy have a four-pitch mix that's as good as Steven Strasburg's.
Here's George Springer. He will lead this one off today. He's set. Here it comes. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The 0-1 on its way. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Clear skies this afternoon. 84 degrees is our first pitch temperature. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Strasburg is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
To 1-2 now. Bases are empty. One man out. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley as he'll take a look at ball 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here comes the 1-0.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We're scoreless on MLB Network. Zach Greinke is on the mound for Houston in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Zach Greinke, one of the most complete pitchers in the game of baseball. 4-pitch mix. I don't think anybody commands the fastball as well as Zach Greinke. Up, down, in and out. He can dot the fastball. Good curveball, good change. Has the slider that he'll throw to both righties and lefties. If Zach Greinke brings his A game, he can shut anybody down.
Coming to the plate now, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. The 0-1 delivery. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Eaton.
In now is Adam Eaton. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
One out, nobody on. That's by him for strike one. Eaton hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
The 2-1 is going to be a drag bunt. He gets it down. Barehanded. He's out.
Batting first, the second baseman, Starlin.
In now for Washington, Starlin Castro. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here's the pitch. Line drive, base hit down the line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might been foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Juan Soto to the plate now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
That evens it up 1-1. One and one. Here it is.
Oh, that's kicked out.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Might have swung at ball 4 there as he manages to foul this one away. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. One left for Washington. Still no score.
Leading off for Houston, The third
And
baseman.
that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Robles is in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
That is fifth. The first baseman, number 10, Yulieski Gurriel.
So one away here with the bases empty, and digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And that one is gone. It's a solo homer for Yuli Gurriel, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Swing right there, Dan. That had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Batting fifth. The left fielder, number 20.
Into the box, Yordan Alvarez. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting seventh. The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all four quadrants.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
The 0-2 delivery. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Astros off and running on the solo homer. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Houston. Victor Robles digging in now, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Victor.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke.
Oh, that's good.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
This one's down to third. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
In now, Eric Thames, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And a slider stays outside and he falls behind 2-0.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts. And he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
As a look, now the pitch.
No.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Hey. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Robles gets his lead at first, nobody out. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
To the plate now, Kurt Suzuki. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Runner goes. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hard on the ground towards short. On to first, and Suzuki's retired. 2 away.
Batting it, the third baseman, number 8.
Striding in now for the Nats, Carter Kieboom, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Greinke comes set. Here it is.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Comes set. The 0-1.
Inside.
Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Two and 1. Here it is.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Yeah.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Okay.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Good battle. Count remains full. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nationals leave one. They're down 1-0. Striding in for Houston, Martin Maldonado, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Maldonado.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
The 1-0. Misses. Ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss. Strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Your count.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
So now to the plate, Zach Greinke, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. And that's too high. Ball 2.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there. 2-0.
And now a pitch on the way.
Inside, ball 3.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. A strike, and it's 3-1. He somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Grounded back up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here. 2 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that brings in George Springer. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. This one's down to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Steven Strasburg, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The pitcher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
1-2 to the Nationals pitcher.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, you know, AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
Here now is Trey Turner, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, upstairs.
Turner playing here in his age 26 season. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 2-1 on its way. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Skied into very shallow right. Brantley is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The right fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the next to bat, the speedy Adam Eaton. Greinke's ready. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
2 out, nobody on. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Now the 3-0 offering.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Here's Starlin Castro. First pitch of the at-bat.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
0-1, here it comes.
That's a ball.
And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. After it is Brantley. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Washington. It remains 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Settling in now, Jose Altuve. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball, that count.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Still 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Suzuki corrals it, and the throw is there to record the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he falls behind 0-2. Two-strike pitch from Strasburg. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
The pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Eaton is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Alex Bregman. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they're on top 1-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Juan Soto. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Here it comes, 0-2. That misses, 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Standing in now, Victor Robles. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0 home.
Ball, that's inside.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Here it comes. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. And the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in steps the lefty power threat, Eric Thames. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Next up for the Astros, Yuli Gurriel. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
He's set, and the pitch. A 1 pitch on its way. Gurriel swings, and it's hit very well out to left. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second of the game, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Now back, left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
In now, Yordan Alvarez. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. And there's ball one. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
He'll try again, 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball one. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Popped him up. And Castro will put this one away for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Martin Maldonado.
So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. First offering on its way.
Ball.
The 1-0. Hit out towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Zach Greinke. As Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Eaton is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 2-0 Houston. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into the box, Kurt Suzuki. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball. 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Hit to first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Number 8.
One gone for the Nationals in the 5th. And in steps Carter Kieboom to give it a try. First pitch of the at-bat. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Catch made there by Altuve, and there are 2 gone now.
The pitcher, number 37, Steven Strasburg.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Steven Strasburg, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Greinke looks in. Here it is. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Again, another foul ball. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches,
2-2 count. He just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. And Altuve will put the squeeze on this one, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail things here 2-0. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, George Springer, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch on its way.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And that's taken for a called strike 2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Jose Altuve waits on deck. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Astros, the right fielder, Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley. No hits to this point. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Now the 1-0. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. That's bounced foul. It's 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time, and he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Strasburg has got it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they hold a 2-0 lead. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike one. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The right fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Stepping up to the plate, Adam Eaton. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Alvarez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
So here's Starlin Castro, and Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. Greinke gets the sign. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Nationals gone in order. They trail it here 2-0. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
From the stretch.
Ball one, no strike.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball. Great call that time as they caught him thinking fastball. It's 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Castro's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The first baseman, number 10,
Yuli Gurriel will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game, as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. And now pitch on the way.
Ball one.
1 out, nobody on. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Bullet back up the middle. Robles is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
The batter, the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Digging in, Yordan Alvarez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
There's a danger of falling behind 3-0. You don't know which guys in the lineup outside the middle of the order are going to pull the trigger in a spot like that. He was one of them. 3-0 swinging the bat, aggressive hack, nice base hit.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's a ball. Count 1-0. Nope, outside.
Three and
Ball,
0 now.
that's inside.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Here it is, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Turner has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One left for Houston. They're up 2-0.
7th inning, correct.
Here now is Juan Soto. Will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
2 balls and a strike. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. He's around first, heading for two. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Now at the plate, Victor Robles. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Boy, Dero, that's awful scary from a pitcher standpoint. But what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Eric Thames is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Runners are at first and third with none out. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And that 2-run lead could be in real jeopardy. It's extra bases. Robles is on his way home. He scores, and the Nationals have tied it. It's a 2-2 game.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, Dero. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
Brian Abreu is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Kyle Tucker is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
And batting 9, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
At the plate, Kurt Suzuki, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 0-1. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
Carter Kieboom digs in now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. From the stretch. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. 3 runs already home here. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Still even at 2-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats. And he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Howie Kendrick will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away.
Howie Kendrick.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Brantley is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Trey Turner. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
The 0-1 offering.
Nope. 1-1.
2 out here and a runner at second. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Nationals lead it 3-2. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Number 36.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Will Harris has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, stepping in, Martin Maldonado. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Number 3.
Stepping into the box, Kyle Tucker. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Number 3.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. But cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box, it can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
George Springer the next to hit, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
The 2-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. Gloved by Castro. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing there for Houston. They trail 3-2. Dustin Garneau is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catcher, number 13, Dustin Garneau.
Bottom of the inning now. Adam Eaton digging in next. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The right fielder, Adam Eaton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Outside, that's the ball.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Ball, that's down. Ball 3.
There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
3-2.
The 3-2 pitch. In the air, down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now back, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
At the plate, Starlin Castro. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
To the plate now, Juan Soto, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0. Popped high in the air. Gurriel has it, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they still lead it 3-2. Sean Doolittle takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 63, Sean Doolittle.
Striding into the box, Jose Altuve. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 0-1 on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Into the box, Michael Brantley as he grounds one briskly to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a one-out base runner.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. His career line with Doolittle, just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. From the stretch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The win would be Steven Strasburg's here, barring any late turn of events. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And fouled, though it had the home run distance. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Zips it to Castro for 1. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
Man, they battled right to the end, getting the tying run aboard in the 9th. But that's where the threat ended as they turned to double play to finish this one once and for all.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Nationals jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Steven Strasburg gets the W on the mound. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Washington Nationals, 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Astros, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Steven Strasburg. The save to Sean Doolittle. The loss goes to Zach Greinke. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes.